Alright, welcome back to week 2 of celebrity news, and on this week's of what the fuck happened to famous people. Okay, I know I'm late, motherfuckers, but I'm late for a reason, okay? There's been a lot of bullshit going on, a lot of bullshit, okay? And I'm not talking about just minor ish, a lot of bullshit, okay? Some creators finishing your subathon to motherfuckers just starting your subathon. Not only that, but one creator just finished the subathon traveling all over America, right? Just to have a show all about him going pro right afterwards. Like, if that's not a grind, I don't know what is, motherfuckers, cause this shit going wild. I'm gonna be honest, bro, I'm shocked. But with that being said, find out all the bullshit going on this week's of what the fuck happened to famous people type shit. Yeah, let's get started. Now, I don't really want to make this a topic because it's kind of short, but I do want to give props to Cristiano Ronaldo for being the first footballer to ever reach $1 billion. Yeah, bro's actually worth $1 billion now. That is diabolical. I mean, think about the world record bro has set, and now he's a billionaire, being the world's first ever footballer to reach $1 billion. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if there was ever a footballer that was worth $1 billion ever in world history. Maybe, I mean, I don't fucking know. I mean, shit. I mean, I've only been alive for so long. It's not like I've been alive forever, goddamn it, you know? There's motherfuckers that been alive before me. I'm not old now, goddamn it, you know? Anyway, I just want to give props to Cristiano Ronaldo for being the first footballer to ever reach $1 billion, because that is actually kind of tough. I mean, that's a achievement, that's a landmark, and that definitely made history. I mean, I'm just saying, if anything, bro is a walking flag of achievements. I mean, if you really look back at his story and how far he's come, it's a blessing to be where he's at, and he's really worked hard for it. So I'm just saying, you feel me? If Ronaldo made it, then we all can. Moving on to our first topic. A streamer by the name of Ishowspeed, who just finished a subathon on Twitch and a 30-day stream on YouTube. I don't know what the fuck they call that shit on YouTube, but basically 30 days live with no breaks, and Speed went live for 30 days traveling America. I think it was called Speed Goes to America, or Speed Travels to America, something along those lines. I'm not sure. Anyway, during that whole stream, or after that whole stream, I should say, after that whole stream, right, Speed had a whole reality show, or I think it's a reality show. I don't know what exactly it is, but I do know it's a show that is primarily revolved around him becoming pro. I think I've seen one of the episodes in my timeline the other day, but after looking at that whole episode, I do think that Ishowspeed might actually be trying to become pro. I mean, he did say he was gonna apply for the draft, or something along the lines of applying for the draft for the NFL roster or pick or whatever, you know, when they do them yearly picks and drafting of new players or old players or trade cards or things like that. But yeah, he did say that he was gonna try to apply for it, and that's why he was training for this whole thing with Tom Brady. The episode was actually kind of fire, I'm gonna be honest, tough as hell. But after watching that episode, I do really think he's gonna try to go pro in some kind of avenue, whether it's, I don't know, volleyball, whether it's basketball, whether it's football, whether it's gymnastics, whether it's swimming, racing, I don't know. But I do think he's gonna try to build up his athleticism. I think that's how you fucking say it. But yeah, he's gonna try to build that up to try to go pro in one of those sports avenues, because I mean, he does have the network for it. And imagine a creator, not only that, a YouTuber and a streamer, becoming our first ever social media creator to ever actually go pro. I mean, he could go pro in almost any avenue with just how athletic he is, you know? So with that being said, moving on to the next topic. Well, I wouldn't really call this a topic since it's kind of random as fuck, but yeah, Jake Paul is now gay. I don't know if it's AI or anything. Actually, I do think it's AI, but I don't fucking know. If it is a PR stunt or something along the lines of marketing, that's crazy. I'm gonna be honest, bro got his nails done and everything type of shit. Bro posted up with it in a fucking expensive ass car. I don't know what type of car, because I could never afford it, but it's an expensive ass car, I'll tell you that. At least I thought it was. It was just diabolical to see. It was wild, wicked. I mean, I don't discriminate, none of that. I don't give a fuck, but I mean, just wicked timing, homie, wicked timing. I'm just saying, you know. But with that being said, hey, Tyler, show them the clip.
Time to get this bass down. I'm trying to look like a pretty princess today, guys. Dab, dab. You know the vibes. Look at that coverage. A little blush. Give me that royal flush. Boom. Cheeks of a queen. A couple swipes of gold on the lids. Can't forget the sparkle. Princess status.
Yeah, bro, that was something. If you do guys know if it's AI or something, put it down in the comments, because I'm gonna be honest, I still don't fucking know, and I'm lazy as fuck. So if you think I'm gonna research that bullshit, get the fuck out of here, because no. Anyway, back on to the next topic. So Drake's lawsuit against Kendrick Lamar, or I guess I should probably say Universal, got dismissed. Yeah, not only did Drake took an L publicly, publicly, but he also took an L legally. Insane to see. I don't know if you guys remember back when the whole Drake versus Kendrick beef was viral and huge. After the whole beef settled down, Drake ended up filing a lawsuit against Universal claiming defamation of character. Now after about a year, the whole case ended up being dismissed. I think it was even less than a year. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, the case ended up being dismissed. I'm not sure what the fuck Drake was thinking. I mean, Lucien Grang, or however the fuck his name is pronounced, I don't know. Tyler, put that motherfucker on the screen. Yeah, right. Basically, yeah, that motherfucker basically owns Drake. Everything that Drake has done in his whole music career is basically funded by this one guy called Lucien Grang. You're basically going after the hand that feeds you. I mean, there's a whole quote about that. Don't cut the hand that feeds you. At the end of the day, what did you think was gonna happen? You thought the lawsuit was gonna do something? No, it got dismissed. I mean, you know who the fuck you was going after? But to basically summarize it, Drake's lawsuit versus Universal, or Kendrick, you know, Kendrick, got dismissed. Next topic. So here's a little bit of an update on the XQC versus DDG brand risk fight hosted by Aiden Ross on Kick that I talked about in the last video of Celebrity News. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, one of DDG's members who basically talked a lot of shit prior to the fight without any training ended up fighting one of XQC's members who was kind of smart, and XQC ended up picking somebody with prior fighting experience like MMA, and the whole fight ended up being XQC's member whooping the shit out of one of DDG's members. It is insane. If y'all watched the fight, bro basically got his ass whooped. Tyler, show them the clip.
Alright, lock in.
Big shot.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was fake drugs you sold me. Come back here. Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh my goodness.
DJ's in trouble. Oh, it's the beginning of the end.
Oh my.
Coming
He
right
should have
back,
followed it
though.
up, though.
Okay.
Oh.
Is that Chibu?
Yeah, it is. Oh my god, he's so loud. Shibu, shut up!
Oh, another clean right hand.
Oh my god.
But to make matters worse, not only did the fighter that DDG hype up to be the greatest one out there lose, but DDG also at the end of the whole fight kinda looked salty or a little bit pissed. It was to the point that one of his fellow streamers that was the referee of the whole match even called him out for it. Tyler, show them the clip of that as well.
I'm sorry. Shit.
Fighter
I'm sorry,
versus
Chad.
XQC fighder. And DD, how you feel about that?
Sorry.
I mean, he won. What can I say? I don't know. What you want me to say? Don't be salty. Now you kind of sounding sour now. Goddamn. What the? XQC, man, your fighter won, man. Y'all give it up for both these great fighters.
On top of that, later on during the event, he got mad at the same fellow streamer for allegedly a seat. Grown man getting mad over a seat. Now, if that doesn't tell you that he was pissed, well, he was definitely pissed, okay? But to summarize the whole situation, basically, XQC's community member ended up beating the shit out of DDG's community member in a brand risk fight, and the whole thing ended up being live on Kick, so everybody got to see it. And basically, DDG, I think personally he felt humiliated and his ego was definitely hurt. But with that being said, let's move on to the next topic. Cenat officially ended his 30-day subathon and actually ended up meeting his goal of 1 million subscribers. He ended up reaching it, in fact surpassing it into 1.1 million subscribers, and not just subscribers on YouTube, but subscribers on Twitch, where people actually have to pay to subscribe, right? It's crazy, because if you really bust that down into like numbers, into how much he made, bro made bank. I ain't gonna lie, he's eating good today type shit. But props to him, because that is a milestone that I don't think anybody's gonna reach for a very long time. In any case, props to Cenat, because that was a really good subathon. Although it was halfway called a begathon, it's okay, because it made some content that I think people wanted to see in the long run. A lot of people even changed their schedules for that bullshit, but hey, it is what it is, bros. Entertainment, and entertainment comes and entertainment goes, you know? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Moving on. Now, piggybacking off Cenat's Mafia 3 subathon, FaZe Clan ended up launching their own subathon on October 1st, right after Cenat finished his Mafia-thon 3. Currently, I think FaZe Clan is on day 11, day 12. 12. As of me recording this, I think they're on day 11. But since the subathon started for FaZe Clan, one of the FaZe Clan creators, I think he goes by the name of Jason, ended up reaching 100,000 subscribers within a week of the subathon starting, which is actually pretty crazy for a small creator. So props to Jason. I think a few other creators from the FaZe Clan crew are probably gonna reach 100,000, but we'll see. But there's still 14-15 days left in the whole subathon, so they still have time to reach whatever milestone or goals they have set for themselves. In my opinion, I do think that FaZe Clan is a bit brain rot like, because I mean, if you really think about it, with the amount of stupid shit they do and the amount of stupid shit that you see on the internet with them doing, sometimes I don't know if they actually comprehend or understand what the fuck they're doing, because it just seems cringe, stupid, and just dumb. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not their father and I'm not their mother, so I can't tell them what the fuck to do. Now, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Join the Discord down in the description. Hey, and if you like this video that much, comment and tell me that you want more shit like this. Now, with all the yapping aside, cue the outro.